south into the California here. So let me just turn my beam out towards the South Pacific. QSL. Yeah, that's station calling 791. Let's QSY 520. 520. CQDX, CQ South Pacific, 9 Alpha Tango, 791 North Pacific. I'm doing good. Who do we got in there? We don't have the greatest conditions right now. Who is that?
Which way you're looking, Joe? I'd be southeast. That'd be southeast of your QDX.
Oh, sorry. I'm actually pointed into the southwest. Sorry about that. I better point it southeast again. My bad.
Okay.
It's turning now. I wish this rotor was a little bit faster. We're spinning around. We're due south right now. We're coming towards your direction. Hopefully it'll pick my signal up a bit.
Yeah, I got 3-element Sirio back around and looking at my 3-element Sirio here, Joe. You got Steve down here in Kentucky at 339. How you been?
Oh, there we go, 339. Steve, now you're blasting in here.
Yeah. Which way were you looking? You thought I was where?
I thought you were coming in from the South Pacific. I had it pointed towards South Pacific. I was just down on the lower channels talking to California, due south. Then I came up here and I pointed her South Pacific, pick up those stations. I heard you in there. You weren't moving the needle. That's why I thought you were in the South Pacific.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't think I got that off the X yet, but anyhow, you probably weren't cutting a big signal from me anyway. Yeah, I just spoke to the gentleman there around Sydney a little bit ago. Not a big signal, just to hear him, hear his audio. That was about it. But I hadn't heard from you in a while. Everything still good up here around them Gulf Islands?
Oh yeah, life is good up here. Starting to get into the rainy season. We had a good downpour last night, a little bit of rain off and on, and then blue sky. So we got some blue sky, sunshine out there right now. And there's a few autumn leaves up here, up this way, but typical October day, not too bad. There's a lot of skip coming in. It's picking up anyway. It's definitely better conditions than the summer months, QSL.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, you're about 57, 5 and 7 here in southern Kentucky, not too far from Bowling Green, if you had forgotten. But, of course, Skeeter's here is a YL. She's not here at the moment, but I think she's talked to you maybe 2 or 3 times.
That's right. Yeah, I know Skeeter. Yeah, Bowling Green, Kentucky. Beautiful area. Absolutely beautiful in the Bluegrass State. Always good to hear you out there. And I'm always around. I'm usually on here every day. I just kind of jump around the channels there, QSL.
I'm the same way, Joe, but I'm kind of staying away from 36 through 40 and up to 42. It's just an absolute mess down there. And so I'm just going to be monitoring either side of the 555, and I'm just kind of sandbag on the 555, of course, it being the call. So I'm enjoying that quite a bit more than all that hate discontent down below, and the 111s and the crybabies and all that stuff. And I got tired of it.
I don't blame you, man. I can't believe guys pay good money for radio equipment, and they play 111 all day long, making noise, causing H&D. It's just absolutely ridiculous, isn't it?
They're mentally disturbed, Joe. That's all I can say about it. They're just mentally disturbed. They got problems. make mental institutions popular again is all I can say.
That's exactly my words. I was shooting a video of the guy making all that noise on 111 because I was talking to California. I rarely talk on 38, but I heard California out there, a couple of my friends that I haven't heard in a while, and they made it over that guy, but that guy's been in there, it seems like, for years now. And that's what I comment. I said, this guy's got to be a mental case.
Yeah, completely. So you can get the skip down into California from where you are then?
Oh my God, 30 over. But you know, the thing is, it hasn't come in for a long time. I have not heard California in here for quite some time. So when I heard them in there, I pointed the beam south, and they were 30 over and making it over that, well, I like to call him a moron, the 111 guy.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of like here. It's unusual for us to get into the northeastern U.S. and especially when it does flip around like that, but it's been staying east-west, mostly lateral. Of course, we get Europe pretty strong in the mornings here, and then the west coast up into your area as well, and then some down into 43 and 41 land. But and you know, on the VX maps, I see contacts. They're probably digital contacts on 10 meters coming out of South Korea and Japan, but I have yet to hear a voice make a voice contact with anyone in either of those countries. So,
is that right? Okay, I'll tell you what. I talked to a guy, and I've talked to him quite regularly, but I haven't talked to him for several months now in South Korea, and he's actually an American dude that lives in South Korea, and I've talked to him many times. Japan, not a problem from where we're at either, because we do have the Pacific Ocean around us. But so it makes it a little bit easier on this side there. So yeah, I've talked South Korea, Malaysia, all those places. And I'm sure you probably talk to the Hawaiian Islands too. They seem to be in there quite regularly. But I like to hang out up here better than down below. It's just like 1 through 40 is usually just a train wreck. And you can usually get away from some of those guys down there. You're still going to get a few guys play around up here, make noise. But, you know, on the most part, most people up here seem to be pretty sane there, QSL.
QSL. Yeah, much more civil type of QSO. Not just who can talk over whoever. Yeah, and I've been seeing such just harmonics from, I'm going to say, I tracked some of them down, and they're down on channel 6, running those, telling how many thousand watts into old noisy, unfiltered, trashy amps, and just spewing harmonics all across the 40 channels. And get up here to at least get away from that part of it as well. So it's a better place to hang out. All right, Joe. Hey, great to catch up with you again. And sounds like everything's going your way up there. We're kind of settling in here for the season to turn. I've got on my fire wood here for the winter. And I haven't had a fire in the stove yet, but it's going to drop down in the upper 30s tonight. So depending on what it does tomorrow night, I don't know if I'll build a fire or not, but we'll see what happens. And you've got